that's your winning face, I'd hate to see you lose.
We underestimated the Constant.
Yeah, he's a glorified desk clerk.
He's not just after the money. He wants it all.
We caught him once, we can do it again. And, well, we're not the ones who let him escape.
You still don't trust her.
I don't like executive decision makers. Look, you don't have to follow her, you know? Soon, this will be over. Maybe it's time to think about the future. You have to face the possibility that there's no going back. If the ICA knows what you did,
She'll make it right. She always does.
we have a fix on Carlisle. Come on. We've got a plane to catch. I hope you like the rain, 47.
Miss Burnwood,
How did you...
I have everyone's number. You really ought to know by now.
You planned this? All of it?
Don't be silly. I just played the hand I was dealt.
We'll find you.
You had me. Where'd that get you?
We handed you an empire.
It's for the best. The partners were complacent, set in their ways. But power is more than just security. Providence can be an agent of change. Surely you understand. Or you will. Soon enough.
She came home.
Carlisle's lost an empire. You fall hard enough, you tend to be reminded of what truly matters. So, the end of the line. You ready for this?
Are you? Who will you be, without a score to settle?
I guess the world's most wanted fugitive will have to do.
Alexa Carlisle is dead. According to the funeral invitation, that is. So naturally, it caused quite a stir when the late matriarch turned up at the breakfast table, alive and kicking. Carlisle, wisely sensing that her number is up, has emerged from exile to tie up loose ends and secure the Carlisle legacy. She may be a monster, but you have to admire her due diligence. Carlisle descends from an ancient line of warrior aristocrats. Her great-grandfather made a killing in the Second Opium War and established an empire in shipping, railroads, and newspaper publishing. While largely unknown to the public, the family still asserts its quiet dominance over global transport and logistics, media, and technology. Most senior of the partners, Alexa Carlisle, is cold as ice, tough as nails, and sharp as a razor. Incidentally, it was her late father who first brought the three families together after the end of World War II at this very house, meaning that this gentleman is the birthplace of Providence.
It began here, and it ends here. Talk about poetic.
One more thing. According to our intel, Carlisle keeps a case file on the Constant, information that may be helpful in his recapture, so don't leave the estate without it.
Right. Happy hunting, 47. See you on the other side.
Death in the family. Find case file. Electrocute. I find this amusing. Grave mistake. Put Alexa Carlisle to rest. From roof of the mansion. In her private room. Laitetaan tuo... Vai... Joo. Backupiksi, jos menee pahasti mönkään. Häh? Ärsyttävää. Tuo.
Manor, the Carlisle family's home for countless generations. The Revenant Alexa Carlisle and her 3 adult children, younger brother Zachary, grandson, and daughter-in-law, are all gathered to conduct Carlisle's sham funeral. Curiously, Carlisle summoned a famous London PI soon after arriving this morning, but his purpose at Thornbridge is yet unclear. Now, the target knows that you're coming, and her guard detail is top-notch. So Mr. Gray will secure their nearby field HQ and intercept all calls going in and out of the estate. Any appeal for backup is going to fall on very deaf ears. Good luck, gentlemen.
Who's that?
Private area, sir. Phineas Whitmer, private investigator. I have an appointment with Madame Carlisle. Please wait.
Mr. Whitmer is here to see Madame Carlisle. You can go right in.
That is Phineas Whitmer, the famous private investigator hired by Madame Carlisle this morning.
Private investigator summoned by Alexa Carlisle has arrived
I'm
at the estate.
curious why he's here. Maybe you should do some detecting yourself, 47.
I might. Tämä on varmaan vastas etsivää vastassa.
Mr. Whitmer, thank God
Yep.
you're here. Can I take you to Madame Carlisle?
Please do.
If you'd follow me. I know I oughtn't say anything, but I'm so relieved you're here. Everything's just so strange. Preparing for Madame's...
Oh, man.
I need a cup of tea. Like right now.
I know I oughtn't...
Hey, who is throwing stuff around here? Come on!
Yes. Hey?
I know I oughtn't...
Demed! No joo. Puutarhurikin kelpaa.
Why am I doing this?
En mä voi kuulla tietää, miksi sä teet tätä.
That's a bit excessive, I think, considering the fact that I spotted no less than 2 routes to get inside the house unseen.
We know what we're doing, sir. Don't worry about that.
You think I'm letting in a gardener? Come on, smarten up.
Of course you let in the gardener. Of course you do it. Onko mitään sapeliin liittyvää? Obtain case file. Flirting employees. Present a grave for Alexa Carlisle. Spy on. Family meeting. Edward Carlisle while he's playing piano. With the newspaper. Pacify Patrick Carlisle with pool ball. Say cheese. Pacify Edward, Emma, Gregory, Patrick and Rebecca Carlisle with hammer. Let's get hammer. Oh God.
He gave me his coat and all.
Rosie, you need to forget about Patrick. No good's gonna come of it. Stick to your own kind.
You mean like Chris? He treated me like shit. All he wanted to do was play his stupid video games, never any romance. I deserve romance.
So 41 guests will attend the funeral tomorrow. There's still a lot to see, but we're in good time, I think.
Did Alice tell you what Emma did when she arrived?
What is it?
She scolded Mary for not making the bed the way she prefers it. It's so unfair. She'd just discovered Zachary's dead body and was
Onko mulla vasaraa? Ei oo. Mun pitää löytää vasara.
tried to tell her that, and you know what she said? Things change round. I could probably tell.
Niin, täällä oli, että Pacify, okei. Eli mun pitää löytää se saatanan vasara. Ja kolkata se tajuttomaksi silloin, kun se soittaa pianoa. Ruuvimeisseli.
Mary is so upset, as she's never seen a dead body before.
Poor thing.
Alexa back from the dead, a make-believe funeral, a murder mystery. Oh, it's all too much.
Don't worry, I'm sure everything will settle down soon.
Mm-hmm. Aha.
I'll have a look. Stay here. Have a cigarette or something.
You bet.
Hey, what's going on? Who's there?
I don't know, something. Okay, whatever.
En tarvittu avainta. Ei. Rotamyrkky ei ole ruuvimeisseli.
A safe in Madame Carlyle's office.
Reserved for repairs of safe in office. A safe may well contain Carlyle's case files on Arthur Edwards.
I bet that's where she keeps the file on Arthur Edwards.
Mistä ihmeestä mä löydän sen saaterin ruuvimeisseli? Kaikkia muita on, mutta ruuvimeisseli. Siellä on kolikoita.
Listen here, pal. I'm sorry, but you're not getting through.
Okay. Okay. Sorry.
Security detail at a staged funeral event tomorrow. That'll be a first for me. I hope I can keep a straight face.
It's not funny at all. Something bad must have happened for Madame Carlyle to pull a stunt like this. She's a great woman. Tough, strong, intelligent. Someone you can really admire.
Sure, but you must admit it will be awkward. Her family has to pretend she's really dead. And all the attendees will think she is. And from the looks of it, I doubt that the Undertaker can keep his temper under control. He didn't know it was all fake, and now he's having a meltdown.
Okay.
Did you give the Fitzpatrick token to Madame Carlyle's daughter?
Rebecca? Yes.
Mikä tuo ikoni on? Objektive.
She's insistent, that one. She kept asking all kinds of questions. Who had...
Oh, Misk.
the other one, why I gave it to her, that sort of thing. You did make sure she didn't see you give the other one to the butler?
Oh, of course.
Tokens for Rebecca and Mr. Fernsby. According to bodyguards, Rebecca Callas and Mr. Fernsby, the butler, have been given token for Milton Fitzpatrick Bank. When combined tokens grant access to deposit box to whoever holds the set. This deposit box may well contain copy of case file on Arthur Edwards. Aha. Sieltä se löytyy. Vasara. Niin se fuse cell on tollanen. Mikä tollanen sulake? Joo, mulla ei oo lupaa mennä tonne. Näillä vaatteilla.
The vote was notarized. But how the hell did that happen? No, we all signed it. I gave it to him in person. He says he got it notarized the very same day. Right, listen. You go to their office and ask for Cheryl. She's the best they've got. Tell her you want to see the records. Don't take no for an answer. And call me as soon as you've got them. Thanks, Phil. We'll get to the bottom of this.
Okay. Ruumisauton avain. Mikäs tuo on? Garden Fork.
News, I'm afraid. We don't have any extra fuses. Ethel looked everywhere.
You've got to be kidding me. No power, no portrait.
Oh, Madame Carlyle will be furious.
Some photographer do a missing fuse in nearby fuse box.
She expects the to be done any moment now.
I need this shoot to happen, okay? And I need it to be perfect.
It's a shame, so stop messing around. Zachary will need to as well. A real
Tuolla on se sulake. Oikein. Nyt on sulake siellä.
Finally, all set up. Will you let the family know, please?
Perfect. They'll be right down.
Oh. Oh God.
I'd really appreciate it if you left.
Yes, okay. Niin tuo.
Have you ever heard of knocking? Well, you need to leave.
Mä luulen, että mä... Ei, kun se menee tuohon.
Down by the fountain.
Rebecca Carlyle. I'm Noel Archer, the photographer. Great to meet you. Huh?
Could you just go and see what that was, please? All right. Yeah, fantastic.
Rebecca Carlisle. I'm Noel Archer, the photographer. Great
Just
to
in
meet
front
you.
of the fountain. Nice to meet you too.
I really admire your work. It's such an inspiration for photographers and journalists both.
Well, thanks very much.
You know, I'd just love to show you my portfolio. It's in my car. How about after the shoot?
This is not the best. Get up. Thank you, no. I have a lot to do. Right ahead, please. Edward, you can't let Mother get to you like this.
How do you do it?
I'm the youngest. Guess I just flew under the radar.
Mä taisin tehdä sen väärässä järjestyksessä.
She really respects you.
If you just stopped craving her approval. You're nearly 50, Edward. Down by the fountain.
I expect you to be quick about the shoot. I have a lot to do today.
Everything is set up and ready to go. I guarantee you'll be happy with the result.
That is Alexa Carlisle, unofficial leader of the Providence Partners and last one to be alive.
I understand that you have a lot of questions. Please be patient for a little longer. I will address you in the sitting room afterwards. Right, get in position. Let's get this over with. There's a puddle of water here. Oh, never mind. Let's just get this done, shall we?
Chin up, Edward. No one wants to look that long. I'm fine, Rebecca. Fine? You look like a nervous wreck.
Stop bickering.
Well, Mother, you certainly know how to lighten the mood.
Okei. Mitä jos...
Where did he go? I don't have time for this. Just take the picture. We don't have all day.
How you been?
Ei kun niin joo, noihin salamavaloihin tulee sähköt tuolta pistorasiasta ja sitten kun se ottaa kuvan, niin silloin se vissiin...
That's Madam Carlisle I'm aware of. Time to get the file on...
Say cheese! Whoopsie! Whoopsie!
Someone please, help me. I strongly suggest you leave the vicinity.
All right then. All right then.
No nyt niitä pitää ne hautajaiset oikeesti. Elikkä sitten pitää löytää tie sisään.
Oh shit. Keep your eyes open. Here, I know it.
Okei. Okay.
That's good, sir. Keep walking.
Mhm. Niin mulla on se ruumimeisseli nyt, jes.
What the hell?
List written by Mr. Fernsby, the butler. It details various preparations for tomorrow's pretend funeral and photoshoot scheduled for today by a fountain in garden.
That appears to be a half-burned diary belonging to Zachary Carlyle. It says he and Madame Carlyle murdered their older brother 46 years ago, and that Mr. Fernsby helped them cover it up. He was planning to confess it all. Interesting.
House cleaning.
So what about that wire? Now I'll cut it. And it looks like you're on again.
Go away. Noin. Nyt mä en saa enää kolkattua niitä kaikkia vasaralla. Vai oliko siinä kaikki muut perheenjäsenet paikasti Alaksa? Joo. Pystyn edelleen kolkkaamaan kaikki. Niin tuosta oli. Pacify Gregory Carlyle with newspaper. With newspaper. Investigate distraction. Ai se.
Things are going to change now my mother is really gone. She can't just come and bail you out.
I don't need anyone to help me. I've got things under control.
I'm awesome.
If you're dressed like a Detective 47, you might as well act the detective. I suggest you go talk to the butler.
Detective 47. Mä luulen, että ei kukaan sitä löydä sieltä. Detective 47.
Hi Martin, Rebecca here. I need you to dig up the contract we have with the law firm Morgan, Yates and Cohn. No, I think they revoked the unanimous vote on prolonging the lease for the New York lot.
Mr. Whitmer, are you ready to inspect the crime scene now?
Yes.
I am.
Very well.
Oh God.
You'll follow me, sir.
They found him.
Looking good.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. They found him.
I feel obliged to point out that current affairs surrounding Madame Carlyle are of a delicate nature. You may be familiar with the recent announcement of her death. You will probably learn that a staged funeral is scheduled to take place tomorrow. Madame's children were not informed until this morning that their mother was in fact not dead at all. So please bear with them if they seem affected by the rather unusual situation.
Okay.
I trust I do not need to remind you that there will be consequences if word gets out that Madame Carlyle is still alive.
I'll consider her dead when I leave.
Before you inspect the crime scene, I will tell you this.
Okay.
The case concerns the death of Mr. Zachary, Madame Carlyle's younger brother. He was found dead in his bed this morning. The door was locked from the inside, and a suicide letter was found in his room.
Okay.
However, Madame Carlyle suspects foul play and will not accept that he took his own life. I've prepared some information for you, so please do come and see me when you've finished your investigation of the crime scene. This is Mr. Zachary's room.
Okay.
To my right.
A locked room murder mystery, 47. I trust you'll get to the bottom of this. Why don't you use your camera to scan the dead body?
Okay.
47.
Throat markings indicate a rare, short-lived plant poison killed him. Spread shows time of death at around 10 o'clock last night.
You do know your poisons, 47.
Whiskey. Whiskey glass and bottle found Zachary Carlyle's bedside table.
A hidden door.
It's a secret passage. This could explain how the door was locked from the inside.
Board plan.
A photocopy of the floor plans. Somebody's been researching the secret ins and outs of Thornbridge Manor.
Okay. Suicide note.
Suicide note. Also, a sample of handwriting. It could be relevant to compare to other samples to establish its authenticity.
Okay.
I believe you've done a thorough search of the crime scene, 47. Maybe it's time to see the butler. I'm curious about the information he's prepared for you.
So when Zachary was shopping for Wellington boots last night.
Zachary was shopping for new Wellingtons last night. Not exactly what you would expect from someone suicidal.
Kumisaappaat.
Sir.
Cultural forewear in countryside. It's a knife. Ahaa. Okay, all the clues found. Okay. Sorry.
Is from the Carlisle account HTC depot number 5085. No, I need it immediately. Yes, I'll hold. Yes, I'm still here. It doesn't exist. What do you mean it doesn't exist? Right. I'll double check and get back to you.
Elikkä sitten piti mennä Butleria tapaamaan. Missä se Mr. Butler on? Onko se täällä alhaalla?
Mr. Fernsby, I'm done with the crime scene.
Did you establish a time of death?
Zachary died around 10 o'clock last night.
Well, that means the staff were off duty. And Madame Carlisle and her security didn't arrive until this morning. That leaves Madame's family and myself as the only persons here when he died. And before you ask, no, I do not have an alibi. I was alone in my office at the time of death. Here is the material that I prepared for you. It's a list of the possible suspects and their quarters. Hopefully that will help you keep track of your findings.
Okay.
Please come and see me when you've solved the case, and I will take you to Madame Carlisle.
Mr. Fernsby clearly didn't commit the murder, but I think you have enough evidence to convince Madame Carlisle he did. Maybe you should tell him you are ready to present your findings. So how does one solve a murder mystery, 47? Motive, means, and opportunity, I believe. May I suggest you ask the suspects for alibis? Or perhaps do you prefer searching the manor for clues first? Unless, of course, you want to do some more detecting, 47?
Hieno kun...
That is the door to Rebecca's room.
I know. Hieno, että oot tappanut sen talon rouvan ja koko henkilökunta ja kaikki on niinku... Mitä ne olisi tapahtunutkaan.
I can see from the log that Rebecca was in a conference call from 9 p.m. to midnight last night.
Room located in the middle of floor of mansion towards parking area. Okay.
Did Yates mention anything about the Carlisle account? Yes, I'm in England now. It's all gone. Ron and I haven't been briefed about shit. What the fuck do I say to Carlisle? I feel completely blindsided here. I have no idea what's going on. It's all gone. No, she's calm as ice. It's just not natural. Nobody's that calm. It's gonna end in murder, I'm telling you.
Murder, you say. Fuck. No. Eihän se nähnyt mua. Voi nyt paskaa. Whatever. Investigate the laptop.
This all confirms that Arthur Edwards stole everything from Madame Carlyle. Perhaps you should let her know how bad it is, 47.
Se on vähän hankalaa, koska se on kuollut sähköiskuun jo. Se on vähän hankala kertoa, ruumista ei paljon kiinnosta raha-asiat.
I don't know who you are, and frankly, I don't give a shit. I'm not letting you through here.
Okay. Okay. See.
That door leads to Emma and Gregory's room.
Letter from Emma's mother.
Now this is interesting, 47. A letter from Emma's mother stating that Emma is the illegitimate child of Alexa's late older brother, Montgomery. And listen to this. She claims to have witnessed Alexa and Zachary murder him. The plot thickens. Keychain pendant for the greenhouse. What's that doing in Emma and Gregory's room, I wonder? And why is the key missing?
Mm-hmm. Filtteri.
Yeah. Same. Do I know you?
Do I know you? Yep. Et sä voi tietää. Mä oon etsivä. 47. Etsivä 47. Eikö ne tykännyt, kun mä otin valokuvan?
Stop torturing myself over every cute face. It's just a smile, not that.
Weird.
Eikö? Eikö ookin? Kokeillaanpa uudelleen ottaa heistä valokuvaa. Perkele. Täällä on jotain. Susan footprints found in Emma's and Gregory's room.
Don't be stupid. Stop acting like you're 15. You're a grown woman.
No niin, menkääs nyt seurustelemaan siihen nurkkaan, niin mä saan ottaa teistä kuvan. Nyt se tuli. Se hetken kesti. Okei. Sitten mennään kolkkaamaan ihmisiä vasaralla. Minä helvetissä se taas nyt on? Tuolla.
Sorry, but I think I...
Let you get back to it.
Right.
Yeah.
Täälläkin on vasara. Mitä se täällä tekee?
No need to panic.
No need to panic. Panic. Why?
Gregory Carlyle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Oh, you're wondering about my alibi, Mr. Detective. Well, I left Thornbridge around 8:30 for a pint with Edward. I wish I hadn't. Quiz night at the inn. On the other hand, staying here with Zachary, my obnoxious sister, and the wife sporting another one of her headaches would have been a fate worse than death. The short of it, Zachary was very much alive when we left. I stayed for the last shout and I was back here just before midnight. Is that all? Not very thorough, are you?
Be confirmed. Viable suspect. Oh. Hieno, täällä saa leikkiä salapoliisia.
Emmer Carlisle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Surely I'm not a suspect.
I need to account for everyone.
Well, I spent the evening with my family, but I got an awful migraine and had to take to bed. Everyone can attest to that. I believe I went up when the boys sat down for a drink around 8 o'clock. Anything else you want to know?
How did you feel about Zachary?
I might as well be honest. His presence was always awkward. But how do you have a meaningful conversation with a man who only cares about plants? In my opinion, Alexa bears some responsibility for how this ended. She supported his self-limiting behavior by letting him live here. Is that all?
Have you noticed anything else out of the ordinary?
Nothing special comes to mind. Except, perhaps, I did get a feeling that Zachary was depressed, not just sad. I suppose he realized that he had no one with Alexa gone. Even Alexa must feel the pangs of guilt over that one, letting him believe she was dead. Then again, guilt isn't her strong suit.
Kuostiaita. Pysytään täältäkin loppuun.
Tell me about Zachary.
Zach? Huh. Such a sad old sod. A bit heavy on the bottle. But who could blame him? Only company he had was his rare plants and mother, who travels more than she stays here. Honestly, I can't say which is the bigger bore. He's better off dead. Anything else you want to pry from my intricate intellect?
Anything else you'd like to tell me?
Nothing really. I'm just enjoying the show. Our perfect mother obviously fucked up, didn't she? Faking her own death. You know, she's explained nothing to us.
Well, siis se on oikeasti kuollut, ei tarvi leikkiä kuollutta. Montgomery Cal Isle, madama. Okei. Footprints. Outside of sitting room. Käydäänpäs katsomassa se. Greenhouse. Eikö mulla... mulla on greenhousen...
I don't believe for a second that Zachary committed
Joo.
suicide.
Se on mulla vain se avaimen perä. Jep. Mulla ei ole mitään muistikuvaa, minne se avain on. Tää vissiin tiirikoira itsensä sisälle.
Breathe in there. The tension is off the charts.
Make sure the edges are sharp. No weeds on the gravel. I could go on and on.
Sillä on tuollainen kulkusuunta. No. Potkii. Boat.
I will never again see someone like that. I can't bear to think what will happen to all these rare plants now.
I understand why you're so upset.
Broken lab equipment. It looks like it was recently used, though.
Repair distillation kit. Oh. Produce poison. Lethal poison vielä.
This is a table showing lethal dosages for the poison used to kill Zachary.
Something is circled 47. Female, age 65 to 79, 60 to 64 kilograms. I'd say Madame Carlyle is next in line for a poisoning. You have uncovered enough evidence to tell Madame Carlyle that Emma is the murderer. Quite the detective, 47. I'm impressed. I suggest you go tell Mr. Fernsby. Unless
I will.
there are more secrets to uncover.
Oh. Oh. Maybe there is.
Rebecca Carlyle, can you tell me about yesterday evening?
We don't really see much of each other, my brothers and I. I suppose it takes our mother's funeral to bring us together, and even then, it's not like we sit on each other's laps. Now, let's see. Patrick, Gregory's son, disappeared straight after dinner. You know, I think he might be in some sort of trouble. Edward wanted to go as well, but Gregory convinced him to stay for a few drinks before they went off for a pint at the local at 8:45. I swear Gregory enjoys Edward's discomfort over staying here. I had a conference call with my New York office at 9, so I spent 3 hours on my laptop in my room and went straight to bed afterwards. I don't know about Emma. She did act a bit strange.
Okay.
You know, I bet she was making lists for changes needing to be done once she gets her hands on Thornbridge Manor. Quite the shock she had when Mother arrived during breakfast. Is there anything else you want to ask me?
Tell me about Zachary. Did he act strange last night?
You know, now you mention it, he was a lot more chatty than usual. He wanted to know about my connections in the publishing business. Apparently, a friend of his is writing a book, which strikes me as very peculiar. I didn't think he had any friends. Is that everything, Mr. Whitmer?
Anything else you feel like mentioning?
I may be wrong, but I saw Mr. Fernsby, the butler, leave Zachary's room early this afternoon. And he seemed a bit startled when he saw me in the hallway. It's probably nothing. Oh, and one more thing. Please be kind to Edward. He can only take so much.
Okay.
Is there anything else you want to ask me?
Alibi confirmed. More battle. Yeah. There's something on the table. Paperwork.
Patrick Carlisle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Shit, it's that sneaky butler, isn't it? He ratted me out. Don't tell Mother, okay? She's really tense these days, and the last thing I need is more hassle. I took that pretty blonde, Rosie, for an evening stroll. I mean, how the fuck am I expected to cope for an entire weekend in this shithole? I'm bored out of my mind. So, is that it?
What did you think of Zachary?
Creepy as hell. No ambition. Imagine deciding to live in a museum. You know, Father says Zachary and Alexei used to be two of a kind. He had a great future ahead of him. Then suddenly, he just gave up everything. What an idiot. Thank God Daddy chose looks and brains over pedigree when he married Mummy. I don't have to worry about the inbreeding so customary in these circles. If that's all, I think I'll get back to my slow
Did you see anything suspicious last night?
No.
I bet Mother
I
spent
reckon
the last
Zachary
week
topped
at her
himself.
Cyprus
I
estate.
know I would.
Am I right?
I'm not at liberty to say,
Perhaps
ma'am.
Mr.
Oh, come
Fernsby.
on.
I don't
I
like...
need to know what's going on.
He could have done it.
This affects me too, you know.
Okay. Mikä ne sen detektiven tunki sen jälkeen, kun ne löysin tajuttomana halastomana nurmikolta. Joku oli pöllinen vaatteet ja henkilö oli syrjä. Siinä samassa.
Hello, sir.
Hello. Need to get rid of this guy. Somehow. So I can knock these guys out.
Mother is dead.
Mother is dead. Yes, she is dead. Mä houkuttelen sen. Mitä sä ravaat? Ees taas. Koita nyt vittu päättää.
You better get your ass in gear.
Could we please let things settle a little? You're always doing it 200%.
I'd like to remodel the master bathroom as well. Sybil's decorator did a wonderful job when they took over Dorwood Hall.
Yes, maybe.
Joo, mene sinne, hyvä. Huh?
What was that?
Se oli aprikoosi.
I'm really at my blood.
What was that? No, se oli aprikoosi. Ei sen kummempaa. Huh?
That is so weird. Is someone there?
Fuck. Häh?
Hey, is anyone here?
Liikaa lähellä seinää.
Oh, that is just...
Itse... Plammerlit... Mitä se jo sanoo? It's family affair. Oh God.
That's a token for a vault in the Milton Fitzpatrick London Bank. You need a pair, and you gain access, no questions asked. I bet that's where Madame Carlyle keeps a copy of the Edwards file.
Okei. Nyt mun pitää tuo pojan kloppi houkutella tänne. Banaania en voi käyttää, kun pitää käyttää vasaraa. Ja näitä ei saa heitettyä. Niin saa edes tiputettua.
Hey, whoever's making a mess here, will you please stop?
Mene siivoamaan se. Tarvitaan vissiin kolikon apua.
Looks like we're good.
Man. Hmm? Yes, you are the man.
Noin. 2 kolkattua. Vasaralla. Tämä huone onkin vähän haasteellisempi, kun täällä on 2 vartijaa. Dinnerpella. Ja vissiin kun se soittaa pianoa, niin nuo 2 mulkkua tulee seisoskelemaan tähän oven suuhun. Hankaloittaa asiaa.
How empty I feel. Light. Like I may float away.
Professor Edward Carlyle, can you tell me your whereabouts for last night?
Oh, yes, this dreadful business with Zachary. I stay at the local inn. You see, I prefer not to spend the night here at Thornbridge Manor. My brother Gregory came along for a nightcap. He'll never admit it, but I think he understands that I find this whole thing upsetting and wanted to provide some comfort. I believe we went to the Stag's Head around 8:30. Anything else I can do to help?
Can you tell me about Zachary's behavior last night?
I certainly didn't expect him to commit suicide. Sure, he was upset by Mother's supposed death. We were. But he seemed more engaged than usual. You should ask Rebecca. They had a long talk. Did you know that he hadn't left Thornbridge Manor in nearly 50 years? His plants, Mother, and the staff, all the company he had. If that's all,
I have a speech to write.
Did you notice anything else out of the ordinary?
You mean apart from the fact that we came here to bury our mother and she shows up alive and kicking? Zachary found dead in his bed this morning, or perhaps that the planned funeral is still taking place and I have to do the eulogy. And Mother will surely have a strong opinion on it afterwards. I can't breathe. Excuse me.
Okay.
It's for your turn, I guess. Over. Never can I ever disappoint you again.
Hankkiudun näistä kahdesta eroon.
Maybe I should write the speech and say that.
Nyt mä tiedän. Ai heitä ei kiinnosta. Huh? Mikä se oli?
Would you mind going to see what it is?
Roger that. Catching.
Oh. Rahaa. Rahaa. Näille ei vissiin makseta kunnolla palkkaa, kun heti kun kolikko tippuu lattialle, niin hei! Rahaa! Nyt rupiat plimputtelemaan sitä pianos, please.
How did it all bring me down like that? Just words. I'm rather good with words.
Okei. Okei, elikkä nyt. Ja ei se onnistu vasaralla.
You smell nicer, but this is still too close.
It's still too close. Go. No. Nyt sit voit dumpata sitä siitä ikkunasta. Miksei? Okei. Joo, tämä onkin tosiaan haasteellinen. Tämä tyyppi. Eipäs ole. Kolikko. Ratkaisee ongelman. No joo. Säkin käyt. What?
Strange.
Beautiful.
What? What? Lisää rahaa. Kyllä tuokin toisaalta on käy. Hmm?
Yep, I'm awesome.
Fuck.
Whoa.
Wow.
Oh.
Tadaa! Mä oon rikas. Mä oon rikas nyt. Tosi rikas.
Bingo!
Upporikkaat tyypit. Hei, nyt rahaa tippuu taivaalta. Tuu säkin seuraavaksi ihmettelemään, mikä se oli. Mikä se oli?
Top dollar. Wait, what?
What?
Huh? What was that? Hmm? What?
Siinä oli se greenhouse key. Vartio ei tiedä mitään. Koko perhe kolkattu vasaralla. Make birds leave the graveyard. Ding ding. What?
Got some strange noise. Is here. Looking into it. Over.
Intel. Suspects. Can I question you? Conclude investigation. Staff room, sitting room, trophy room, library.
How's everything coming along, Elaine?
Very well, Mr. Fernsby.
Make sure you focus on your work.
I will.
I don't need one more maid crying in the kitchen. So watch yourself around young Mr. Patrick.
Don't worry about me.
I'm ready to present my conclusion to Madame Carlyle.
Very well. If you'll follow me, sir.
Tässä on pieni ongelma. Joo. Että rouva on jokseenkin tavoitettavissa erittäin huonosti. Tai kyllä sen tavoittaa, mutta se ei voi puhua, koska se kuoli sähköiskuun.
How are you?
Tällä mä saan pääsyn tänne yläkertaan.
Please stay back.
What? Please stay back. Anteeksi, mitä?
This is Madame Carlyle's office. Please step inside.
Sup?
Haulikko. Joo, tämä on se yksi. Tää tiputtaa tuo katto. Tuo sarvikruunu. Sen Aleksan niskaan. Oh. Icons found above save clock, telescope, bonfire, moose head. Mm-hmm.
Peculiar icons above the safe. I wonder if they might be some sort of a code. Maybe have a look around the office, 47.
Kello. Missäs tuotalainen pendyyli on? Sitä tarkoittaa, että se tätä kelloa. Kuusi ehkä? Tai 4? Ei kun täällä. Täällä se on. Täällä oli se pendyyli. 1. Se oli paljon simppelimpi. Sillä on numero esineen vieressä. 1. Sitten kaukoputki. Täällä joku kaukoputki jossain. Pihalla? Ei. Missäs täällä on hirven nuppi? Mikä tuo? Ai, siinä on 2 roikkuvaa lintua. Kaukoputki 9. Tuolla on oven päällä se hirven nassu. Viisi. Ja tulisia. 7. Yhdeksän, 7, 5.
Mission complete. Well done, 47.
Uh-oh. That is... What is happening? Onko täällä vielä jotakin, mitä mä voin tehdä? Niin mun pitäisi tehdä tämä niinku silloin, kun targetti on vielä hengissä. Bella. Niin nuo... Täällä on vielä yksi. Nämäkin muistaakseni seurustelee nämä. Nämä vartija ja siivooja.
Outside you haven't seen before? There are a lot of them on the grounds.
Talk to Mr. Fernsby. He's in charge of the staff.
Just want to keep Madame Carlyle safe. I'd like to know about these details.
Ei ollutko ne vain juttelee? Ne vain juttelee toisilleen.
I can't forget his eyes. They were so swollen, it didn't even look like Zachary. I've never seen a dead body before.
It must have been awful. Do you think it was the suicide?
Yeah, hey, bro.
Yay, bro.
You know, I just have to disagree with you this time.
Fuck.
About anyone else, you could probably convince me, but you only have to look at the headlines from the past year. The scales have to tip eventually.
Think about it this way. No one's losing work over this. No one's losing buzz.
There.
Okei. Mikä se oli?
What in the...
Play tricks on me.
Ouch. Mitäs vaatteita mä en oo vielä kokeillut? Niin joo, jossain on se Undertaker.
That American lawyer in the small office, did you check his travel documents?
Everything's in order.
Minä se sinä? Voinko mä pukeutua sun vaatteisiin? Kokeillaan.
Must conserve energy.
Se oli avain. Kaikki manor-kiit on löydetty, okei. Okay. Mikä tämä on? From friends beyond set grants access to deposit box in bank. Okay. Okei, both tokens. Okei. Eli sitten on viimeinen on se Undertaker varmaan. Ei kun valo... Vai olisiko se valokuvaaja? Joo, valokuvaaja. Mikä se valokuvaaja päätyi ja sen jälkeen... Se kuoli. Missä on valokuvaaja? Nyt. Mä en jäänyt seuraamaan, mitä sille tapahtuu. Helvetti. Joo, mä olisin tarvinnut valokuvaajan vaatteita. Undertakerin vaatteissa mä oon ollut.
It's just typical that Annie gets to help the photographer. I'm the pretty one. But work, work, work. That's all I get from Fernsby.
I doubt that's true, though. No, he was here when the safe in Madame Carlyle's office was repaired last week. He had to carry some heavy bolt to the top floor.
Pitääkö mun ampua nuo varikset vai?
Madame Carlyle wants to inspect the arrangements of the stage funeral tomorrow. No delay? It's the birds. They're making a racket, droppings everywhere. The undertaker wants them gone before he can see Madame Carlyle. Right state. So unless you want to take on the birds, I suggest you stay here. Oh, no, my aim's horrible. everyone if I just wait here till he says he's ready for Madam.
Pitääkö mun ampua ne? Vai pitääkö mun ampua nuo pesät? Vai mikä?
I need to know if you signed some sort of non-disclosure agreement. I mean, how does Madame Carlyle make absolutely sure you and your little friends don't go running your mouths off at the local pub tonight?
No one crosses Madame Carlyle. You can be sure of that.
I could just get clear hits on those nests.
Mhm. Mun pitää heittää vissiin. Pitääkö mun heittää näitä tiilellä? Ei. Okei. Ja vain ammutaan.
Jesus Christ!
Jesus Christ!
I hope I die. Oh, I love autumn funerals. Madame Carlyle is dead, so there is no funeral.
Okei.
Well, I'm siding with the Undertaker on this one. He's wrong pretending to be dead. Some things you don't mess with, not even if you're filthy rich.
Täällä on vissiin joku pesä. Jossain. Missä ne loput pesät on? Ja kun se oli siinä. Okei. Se on done. Valokuvaajalle mä en tiedä, mitä sille tapahtuu. Kolkka, pistikö ne sen kylmäksi, kun oli, että ei, sinä tapoit meidän äidin. Onko mä tehnyt täältä kaikki exitit? Joo. Mä voin mennä ihan mistä vaan ulos. Tuskin sitä valokuvaajaa missään. Olisiko se tuolla henkilökunnan huoneessa?
Someone's all kitted up.
Thanks. Eikö se on tänne mennyt? En mä usko.
I need to stop thinking about Emma all the time, but she just makes me so angry. What is it now?
Joko ei mitään hajua. Valokuvaaja hävisi niinku pieru sahraan. Ja niinku se etsiväkin haihtuu johonkin.
They're everywhere. Go, get out! It's the Constantine! Shit!
Se detektiivi on täällä.